Alrighty guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at how to install and upgrade InkRIP. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Now if we head back to the tutorial here, so now in the previous one we looked at where to download the program, and now we're going to be looking at how to actually install this. And now when it comes to the installation process, this is actually pretty straightforward. Unlike a lot of other programs where you have to actually run through a setup, this one you can simply just extract the file where you want it and install it. The beauty of this is that you can actually run multiple versions of InkRIP. So let's say you've got a certain setup on the one, you can just make a copy of that, run it again on another I can say copy, and then have different settings altogether. The beauty is also your serial key will be relevant for all the programs or all the softwares on your PC, not just that one copy, which is very handy. So now what I'm going to do is I've got here where we've downloaded it in our download folder. So I'm going to right click this and simply say extract all. Now you might have not all the settings I've got here because I've got different extraction programs as well, but I'm just going to use the Windows default. Click that. Another way you can do it is you simply go in here, copy all of these out like you would do in a normal folder. But yeah, for now I'm going to right click, say extract all. It's going to ask me where do I want to extract this to. So if you wanted to have a different copy somewhere else, this is where you'll do this. You can even just rename also the root folder to something else, and then you can have them in the same folder but with different names. So I'm going to click extract here and then wait for the process to go. Okay, now this is going to take a little bit of a while because it's a lot of files inside that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video, and then once this is done we can complete or carry on with the actual process. Okay, now that it's done exporting, we've got our folder here. You can simply open this and it will show us what is inside. Now I would recommend, seeing that this did not install it or you just extracted it, that we make a shortcut or we pin the actual file that opens the program, because otherwise you'll have to go to this folder every time to open it, and that's just a bit of a slip. So then what you want to do is you go to the actual icon here inside the root folder called ink.rip.exe. You might not see the .exe if your file extensions are not on, but otherwise just ink.rip should be fine. Then we right click this, and then we want to go down up till we see this. We've got a pin to taskbar, and then you also have here a pin to start. Now taskbar is this bottom bar here if you want it there. Otherwise, if you're in your start menu, you can just say pin to start. I've already done that. And then what will happen now is if we click on our start bar, we will see here we've got InkRIP. So I can simply click that, and then it will ask us if it wants to make changes. I'm just going to say yes, and then it will start the actual program for us. So as you can see here, we've got the little startup screen. Now it's going to give us this message if it's not activated. So if we didn't have a serial key in that, so it just tells you about the demo version, some causes why this could be happening, and then just on the following where you'll have the watermark and then a few other things, two other options which won't be available. So I'm just going to say okay, and then if it's the first time you're running this, it's going to ask you or prompt you if you would like to run like an auto setup. You can simply say yes, and then that will help you with a basic auto setup. And then yeah, you've got the program ready, so you can actually now start playing around all of that. We'll obviously try go into more depth with that, but this is the most important step, is at least getting it up and running. I'm just going to close here for now, and then let's say on our second point, let's say you wanted to upgrade, so let's say there's a later version. Then what you can do is you simply go to the website again, so where we actually got it. So you can either follow the links like we showed before, you go to actual InkRIP's website, you go to download, and then it will take you here. And then you can actually see here if there's a later version. So over here by the V, you can see the version. Then you simply download that and you follow exactly the same process we just did. Then it should then add you with the latest version. So if you wanted to take it from there, you can do that. Very simple, very easy to use, and very easy to understand the process. Now, if at any point you get stuck, obviously just go to the beginning of this video, run through it. But just a quick recap. So after you've downloaded it, you want to extract the file. You want to go inside there. I would recommend you make a shortcut of this in your start menu or taskbar for quick access, and then you just double click that and it will start the program for you. Another key tip or note that we mentioned is you can obviously make a duplicate of this folder, run it again, and then you can set up different settings for different perhaps profiles or so forth, which is handy. So if you want to test one but you don't want to mess up your current one that's working, I would recommend following that process. And then for the updating, you can obviously simply just go to the website, look if there's a later version, download it, and then do the same process where you extract it and then run it. But yeah, otherwise in the meanwhile, before we get to activation, all of that, if we head here to softwaretraining.ca, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.